baseball now on the show as we give you a look inside Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Today, we've got a matchup of playoff hopefuls in the same division between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. Fellas, both of these teams are going to be interesting to watch down the stretch as the postseason races continue to take shape.
100%, Matt. These two clubs have put themselves in position to play a lot of meaningful games the rest of the way. And even though they're not in the same division, you can bet they're looking at each other knowing it's games like this one coming up that will give them huge confidence and momentum heading into the last weeks of the season.
The pitch.
First pitch, 110.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail-biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in one-run games.
No doubt about it, D-Row. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games that get out of hand, but there have been 2 nail-biters so far in this one. They've won both, and they'd like nothing more to continue their winning ways and win this one here today.
Breaking ball. Strike 3 called as he drops in a beauty there, and that's the first out of the afternoon.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box now, Bernie Williams. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Center fielder looking up. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 39 on the season for him as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
2 home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
So now to the plate, Darryl Strawberry. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
That's Bolton.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
1 out, nobody on. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. Gone! Back-to-back homers. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 11 for him on the season. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Standing in now, Cecil Fielder. As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 18 homers, and 47 RBIs. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And that's over. 3-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Still only one out in the inning. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Changeup too low. He walked him.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
From the belt, kicks and deals, and he sends it the other way toward right center. Robert is there, and he makes the catch for the out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that #2 spot right now. Look at his stats. He's got almost 100 runs batted in. Obviously, he's having a nice year in that category. You know, anytime you get near 100 or to 100, that's a big season, no matter who you are. He'll look to add to his total in this one today.
Ricky Henderson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1, hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
I got the count 2-2.
Fielder leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees are out in front, 2-0. Orlando Hernandez starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50.
Leading up
lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Fielded cleanly, throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second.
A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Williams is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Batting third, the left fielder, Stan Musial.
So now into the box is Stan Musial. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Softly hit toward the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Yankees 2 and the White Sox nothing. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 6 home runs and 29 driven in. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Here comes the 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
At the plate now, Jorge Posada, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 28 home runs and 82 runs batted in. Ready with the 0-1. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Here's the 1-1. Shoots this one over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, a lot of the top pitchers, if you're going to get to them, you want to get to them early. This is a big lead, 3-0 early against a very good pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, they have to feel good about this one, Dan. Going to have to find a way to slowly tack on runs. But if you would have told this offense they'd have 3 early, they would have took it.
At the plate, Derek Jeter, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Boy, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Posada stands at first with 1 out. Drilled to the right side, and that's through for a hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Into the box, Bernie Williams, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. From the belt, kicks and deals. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Roll, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Swing and a liner. And that's going to get down out there. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
The right fielder, number 18, Darryl Strawberry.
Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Into the box now, Darryl Strawberry, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes, 0-2.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, Miguel.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Here now the 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Stepping in now, Cecil Fielder, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Fouled away. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Next to hit is Jose Canseco. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. 3 runs already home here. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the stretch.
That's ball 3.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3-0 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Moncada waits on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 5 and the White Sox nothing. And now here is Matt Kemp. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard.
This guy's had a super good season up to this point. Kind of on the outside looking in as far as the RBI title goes. Right now, Dero, he runs batted in.
You know, it's amazing, Dan. We've chronicled him all season. He's one of those guys, when he strides to the plate, if there's some ducks on the pond, it changes his entire approach at the dish.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
The designated hitter.
Hey, he started the offensive production with the bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is right there, 1 down.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can. He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Williams is there, 2 gone. The batter will be Luis Robert, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Ready on 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and that is 27 for him on the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
That was a mistake with location, and he drove it out of here. I can't overstate how important this home run is, folks. It's not just the 2 runs. It's what he does to the guys in the dugout. 5-0 seems pretty desperate, but 5-2 is doable. That changed the whole feel of this game.
Batting in, the first baseman,
So here's Trey Mancini. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 276 the average coming in for him. 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's the Yankees 5 and the White Sox 2. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Ricky Henderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Ball 1, no strike.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now that
out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and batting next will be Alfonso Soriano. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Lynn looks in. 2-1 on its way. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 31 for him on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
To the plate now, Alan Trammell. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the left fielder, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
So now to the plate, Jorge Posada, and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Posada is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Count is 1-2 now. Swing and a little blooper to center. Anderson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The bat, number 2.
So now here is Derek Jeter, singled in his last at bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Kemp finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 6-2 New York.
Welcome back. The White Sox are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. Entering the day, they rank among the best teams in the league in stolen bases. A lot of teams these days rely more on big swings of the bat to generate offense. But when I asked a member of the coaching staff about their approach on the bases, he told me they're simply playing into their strengths. He said they have a lot of really athletic guys, so it would be misguided to not be aggressive and force the other guys to prove they can stop them. Something to keep an eye on as this one moves forward.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Another one sent foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Standing in now, Roberto Alomar, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box. Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Up next for Chicago.
Up next for Chicago, Stan Musial. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, now the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit. On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. White Sox leave 1. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Striding in is Bernie Williams. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be Darryl Strawberry. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And Tino Martinez gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. First pitch on its way. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's got the average of 285 here to start play. 29 homers and 78 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball match outside.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Six runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Lifted in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. Tino Martinez will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 24, Tino.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Matt Kemp. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2. This pitch is popped up. Martinez is over to take a look at it, and that's going to land foul. Hits this one hard the other way, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And this will bang up against the wall. Around second, he's on his way to third. And the White Sox are off and running now with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it.
The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 6-3 contest.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Stays alive. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Williams comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And into bat next is Luis Robert. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Jimenez leads off first with 1 away. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. Now at the plate here is Jose Canseco.
The left fielder, Jose.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And that one yanked just foul. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter. And instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier, making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Alfonso Soriano is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
A strike, and it's 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Pure dominance on the mound. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal.
For the White Sox, the catcher.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Still even at 2-2. Good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
The 3-2 one more time. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Now
ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Roberto Alomar is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. To second for 1. On to first. A double play.
Now batting.
So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the 3rd baseman, Yohan Moncada. Ball 1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Fouled away. Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. Popped him up. Trammell has got it, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead this one 6-3. Into the box, Alan Trammell. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot.
Oh, way to get dirty. The throw in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Lynn steps into his windup, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2, and it's fouled away. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Derek Jeter. He flew out in his last AB. Skied down the left field line. Musial able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still lead it 6-3. Wade Boggs is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play 3rd now.
Now playing 3rd base, number 26.
Digging in will be Stan Musial. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And he will make the running catch here deep into the corner. Not an easy play by any stretch. And that's the 1st out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Stepping in next, Matt Kemp. He made it to 3rd on a triple in his previous appearance. In there, and it's 0-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Into the windup and the pitch. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for 3rd. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his 2nd triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
In now, Eloy Jimenez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2. A man at 3rd with 1 away. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from 3rd. And he is safe at home as he beats the throw to Posada.
The batter,
Great
number
job
7.
there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now the pitch. Liner towards 2nd. That gets down, and the inning continues.
The right fielder.
The next batter will be Luis Robert, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Anderson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped him up. Martinez in foul ground, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. The Show is back on the south side after this. Carlos Rodon is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55, Carlos Rodon.
Bernie Williams will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Williams.
From the stretch. And he puts it on the ground to second. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Darryl
Strawberry will stand in again. But first, we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is in the air out to straightaway center. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third, and he's safe.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job. Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
1-1 the count. As a look, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Going back is the right fielder to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and even 30 home runs on the year, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Ronaldo Lopez comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. At the plate, Jose Canseco. And he hits it hard to the right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on. At the plate now, Ricky Henderson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
As a look, now the pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Two, here it is. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And batting next will be Alfonso Soriano. Now a move over to first. Back in standing. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Boggs, playing here in his age 29 season, has been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport, and it's great to see.
I can't even begin to imagine 20 years in the show. The umbrella of what he falls under. Guys like Craig Biggio, Derek Jeter, Tony Gwynn, to name a few. To hang in there for 2 decades. Just incredible feat.
As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2.
2-2 now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. Jorge Posada with the solo shot. 29 home runs for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Dan, what does the pitching coach say at this point?
Right now, the only thing he can say is pick up that bullpen phone and look for reinforcements, because this has gotten really ugly, and this is a nightmare for a pitching coach.
Into the box, Derek Jeter. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1.
That's the ball. 1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and that pitch wound up hitting him. But it. Jeff Nelson will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
The first baseman, Trey Mancini.
Now the pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.